Another day, just like yesterday. It was Saturday. Amazing, huh? It seems since Friday night was like a magic city. Everybody was on such a trip. That Saturday night was another magic night. Or was it just Saturday night and the magic city was such a trip? Planes kept coming in to Heathrow. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I guess it takes what it takes. What I will say is a lot of people aren't here who were here yesterday. Yeah, a lot of people left. The thing is, they left and they won't be coming back. I guess that's what the Magic City does when you take such a trip. I guess I'm more or less talking about those in search of that first next one or that next first one. Those who were out last night in search of street corner medications, self-prescribed medications, something to swing or fling or bring about a earring, something to make us not want to be in our skin. Like maybe we had a spat or a bout with our lover or our mother or our brother or some other, and we said, forget this, man, I don't need this, I'll fix them. Went out, maybe started with a drink at the bar, conversation with someone at the far end of the bar who had access and interest, or interest and access, and told you about that spot where they go and get their shit shot, or shoot their shot. You know, like instant escape, the magic way out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why yesterday a lot of people dropped out. Oh, they didn't just drop out, they turned on, tuned in, then dropped out. Moderate, modulate. Moderate and modulate. Moderate and modulate. Tone down and turn down. Turn it down and tone it down. Step up. Gotta be a better way to deal with being in your skin. It's not that deep. No pain is so deep that any of us wanted to leave yesterday and not be here today. It's Easter. I think Easter's a little bigger than bunnies and getting dressed up, going to church. I think Easter is more like a day that wasn't too different from yesterday and not much different from tomorrow. Although we do document it as a day of special something, special somewhere along the line. Someone thought of it as a special day. I believe that children are the future, and if they don't learn and they don't see what it is that needs to be seen, I believe that they'll perceive Easter, Christmas, New Year's, and all these other days as days where we go looking to do something different. When deep down inside, I think every day should have a degree of similarity, or should be pretty much repetitious to the day before, so long as the day before wasn't a bad day. Talking head here. Yeah, talking head. And sometimes talking head just talks till the head gets twisted on right. We need an idea, we need a plan, we need a message. Here we go. That's a message. You see? Green Mohawk. It's okay. That's his style. That's his choice. Who am I to knock his choice? His Mohawk's about as green as this shirt. We get off on that, judging each other. Sometimes I judge you, sometimes I judge him, sometimes I judge she. But very rare will I take a chance and judge me. I'll advise you, I'll advise her, I'll advise him. But when it comes to advising me, it's a little harder, because see, I have to do the work. If in fact, the advice is really interesting and leads me to believe that there's something there. I can tell you, yo, you need to get a job. But to tell myself I need to get a job, I might be a little different. Because see, I'd have to do the footwork. I'd tell you need to change your life. But to tell me I need to change my life, it takes a little footwork, a little bit of spiritual work, and a little bit of physical work, and work is work. Let's talk about the day after. The day after. The day after you did something that you thought was going to be okay, because it would let you slip away for a quick 6 minutes. One of those 6 minutes of funk where you started off with a drink that got you drunk, and from that point on, everything just began to sink and sink and sink until you was totally sunk. Yeah. From that drink that got you drunk, it led you to another place and another space where you decided to take another taste of something else that was full of waste, toxic waste. And sometimes we don't make it back from those points. Those of us who do are sometimes smart enough to use that as a reference point and know not to return there. Tools. We use our tools. We use our tools. We use our tools because they're sharp enough to help us. And if we just leave our tools on our tool belt, our social tools, our emotional tools, the tools that help to fix those loose screws that exist inside, that lead us on these missions and these spaces and places and faces that we wear and share and tear and bear as we dare. Talking head, just getting with you guys on Easter. I'm not going to go too deep with this, but I'm going to wish you guys a happy Easter, whatever it represents for you. Just enjoy this day and document it in a spiritual way, but not just this day. Let's keep the spirit alive every day, because the spirit lives on just as you do. Peace out. Once again, Talking Head.